that unless he gets into a funk, we're going to pretty much go with him for right now. He's he's a senior, and he played last week, and even though we only punted once, hopefully he can get out there and do a solid job for us. Yeah. One good punt we've had, but that was actually, you talking about the one last week in Georgia. That was actually a really good punt. I mean, we should have downed that one. I mean, we had 8 guys around it, whatever it was. I mean, T-Bell just, I asked those guys to knock it back because I knew they'd be a little bit anxious, and rather than knocking it back, he tried to field it in his hand, and which sometimes it normally works, but he should have just knocked it back, and that way we would have definitely got it. He tried to get it on the 1-yard line, and make the big play, and that was actually a really good punt by Shoe, to be honest with you. I was very pleased with that.
What is it about this game and this rivalry that just kind of stands out to you?
I guess the biggest thing about it, everybody knows what it means to both sides, and it goes back to a lot of things. I guess when you're a youth, you kind of draw a line in the sand and you decide where you stand, and that's what it's about, and that's the uniqueness of it, and that's what I love about it. The thing is, it's always been a very physical game. And it's always been separated by, 3, 4 points. It's not many games out there where it's just been, just big scoring. And it's always came down to the wire to the end, and that's what you love about it. But it's always been a great rivalry, and always will be. Well, the thing is, just meeting with both of them made it clear that it was embarrassment. That's not what we teach. It's not what we're about. And just to let them know that you affected this team, and regardless of a selfish act, affected the whole team. Regardless of how everyone's looking at it as a defensive line, but it affects the team. And so, other than that, I have to get it done, get it cleaned up, and get the young players ready to go, and just keep moving ahead.
You remember that game last year in much detail?
Yes, I do. It just hurt that we were supposed to pull it out. We know that we keep it in the back of our mind every time we go out and practice, every time we watch film, every time we see film from last year. Most of the time, I'm still gonna have a linebacker mentality, but when it's get outside on the perimeter, I use the safety speed, to get around blocks and get to the ball.
I mean, I couldn't see there were 3 defenders and 2 of them crossed, and I don't know how he got it there. It's just, like I said, a freak play by Cam, and luckily it hit me right in the hands because I really couldn't see where the ball was going.
It's just one of those reaction plays where you just kind of have to react to it.
Just one of those, I guess, lucky plays because, like I said, I couldn't see that ball coming, and somehow he just fired it in there. This is just a slugfest, back and forth. We got up on them early last year, and they came back. I guess we kind of just got a little too confident in ourselves, I guess, in the game last year, and just from watching it when I was in high school, getting recruited, it's just the Iron Bowl. It's your big rival of the school you're committed to, and once you get here, it's 365 days a year round. That's what you work for, is this game. So it's just a big one. You approach it like any other game, but everyone knows that this is Iron Bowl. I live with him. So. I think he was throwing it away and just took it.